So here it is, Merry Cruisemas, everybody's having fun. Planet Cruise Weekly, it's only just begun.
Ah, I see what you did there. Oh, so Christmassy.
So keep watching Planet Cruise Weekly this week, where we have a Christmas special, where we'll look at all our highlights and lowlights.
There's been a few.
From the past year. Has it really been a year?
It has.
It's felt like 4. Well, hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Planet Cruise Weekly. And if you've seen him or me before, then you generally know what's coming.
We think.
We think, yeah. We do our best to every week bring hints and tips about our knowledge and the shared knowledge of Planet Cruise in general to do with the wonderful world of cruising.
We educate, don't we?
We try to.
We try our best.
Yeah, destinations, cruise ships, itineraries, and more is what we try and cover. So here we go with another exciting episode.
We're going to show you some of the fun we get up to filming the show and of course some of our outtakes, only the clean ones, as well as some of the very best moments of the weekly YouTube show each week. Now if you've never seen the show and like us, then click the link in the top right hand corner and this will show you all the different episodes we've made previously. How many have we made?
I don't know, it's
140?
I think at least. I thought it was nearly 200, but yeah. A lot anyway.
There's a lot out there to keep you busy. Now, before we get into the episode, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell next to it to stay up to date with all our video content here at Planet Cruise. It's simple. It's ding, dong, and it's done.
Now, as you may have seen last week, we actually brought you a very special deal of the week with some young actors from a local drama school in Portsmouth called Ta-da! And I believe you know all about Ta-da!
I do know. They came in and did a bit of learning and learned from the master.
Very, very talented, very talented group of young people. And if you didn't see that special deal, though, don't worry because you can see it right now if you tap the link in the top right-hand corner. We also, though, filmed a few questions, especially for this Christmas special, asking those young people what makes an idea of a cruise so exciting to them. So, over to you.
I feel like a cruise would just be more fun because obviously in Spain there's like the beaches, you got like, you know, the restaurants and all that stuff. But you know, for me it just gets a little bit boring just over and over again. So I feel like a cruise, it'd be like you get to see on a ship, meet people, the VR on a trampoline.
The benefit of seeing all these different places in one trip and seeing all the different cultures coming out as well.
But being on the sea just seems really cool.
The performances they do, I heard they do like something like Greece or something like that. But I do love performances anytime.
If you want to jump about on a trampoline, there's something for that. If you want to go ice skating, you can do that. If you want to go go-karting, you can do that. It seems really cool.
It's on sea. I love the sea.
You know, it'd just be something really different to what I've done before.
So, what a lovely treat there to see what the future cruisers of tomorrow
Taking my job.
Taking your job, exactly.
I know.
I'd be worried if I were you.
So no, they came in, did some filming. We showed them as we sort of normally do. How the masters were at work and they learned.
So moving on, we want to show off the show, just in case you've never watched it before. You know,
Why not?
If you haven't, why not? Yeah, you are now, obviously. We get many different people, of course, from the cruising industry, and we get their expert opinion on many different subjects. But unlike other YouTube shows that are on cruising, we, of course, have the first-hand knowledge because we were in the industry, combined nearly 20 years or so. So here are a few examples of our Planet Cruise experts giving out some excellent information this year about cruising.
My favourite show when I was on board was Hairspray, which I saw on Symphony of the Seas.
My favourite production show on board a cruise ship is Magic to Do. You can check this one out on the Emerald Princess.
So my favourite show that I've seen on a cruise ship is probably Jersey Boys on MSC Seaside.
My favourite onboard entertainment was on Azamara Pursuit, where they had an amazing range of live bands and music artists on board.
Hey, my favourite entertainment on a cruise ship was Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas on the Aquafitter. It's amazing. Go check it out.
My favourite show that I saw on a cruise ship was the Cosmopolitan on the Celebrity Constellation.
So my favourite show was on P&O. It was by a group called Masters of the House, who were original cast members from Les Miserables in the West End.
When I go on a cruise, I can't live without my credit card.
My passport, sun cream,
My sunglasses.
my favourite book.
My travel journal.
My phone charger.
My hair straighteners.
When I leave for a cruise, I can't leave without my Speedos.
Now talking about presenters, Keith, do you know any?
No, never met one, worked with one, or even looked at the mirror in one.
Okay.
Before. Yeah.
So anyway, talking to presenters, I've got a little surprise lined up. Now, both producers and I have been talking throughout the year and have the next section planned for quite a long time. Now, this is every time we've got you to sing and dance throughout the year. Now, you mentioned once or twice this year you used to be a former cruise director.
Yeah. I didn't say that I was any good at singing or dancing. I was better with, a mic in my hand.
Should we let the viewers have a look?
Dear, sorry.
Fever.
Come on, loving happens so fast. Yeah. And me let me go, my.
Yeah,
I can't sing.
And you were never in the show.
Right on the planet, blinking, stepping.
I could have dressed up as Simba, couldn't I?
You got to do this as I sing.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain, whoa. You were working as a waitress on the Navigator, where I met you.
And we all know we all love to dance.
We do, particularly when we've learnt our spooky moves.
You could do the
Yeah, I wonder what this. I don't know, what would be spooky dancing?
the ghoul walk.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah, zombie.
Well, you remember when we worked on ships, we were young, cool and funky,
Yeah.
and now we're old and wrinkly with a family. That was definitely dad dancing.
Yeah, dad dancing.
You look like you got
dad
an
singing.
arthritic hip.
I've got two. Not one. Anyway, it's Christmas time, so have you put your decorations up yet?
Did it in November.
What?
Yeah, November. I was, we bought this like train thing to go round the tree.
Yeah.
So I was playing with that and I was bored. Helen was out for the day, and so me and Brooke put it up, and we put it up 4th of November. And that's annoyed me, and I might take it down before Christmas because I've got no room in my house.
That's ridiculous.
No. I've got Easter coming soon.
Fantastic. That's really good. Okay, well, funnily enough, we've done loads of different things this last year, talking about Christmas on ships, talking about different ships throughout the year as well, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
And what we're going to show you now is a selection of some of our favourite bits of that wonderful annual, year-long celebration of the cruise industry.
First of all, let's go into what's included on a P&O Cruises holiday. It's easy to see why they are one of Britain's favourite cruising companies. Now you'll get all your meals included, including afternoon tea, access to West End shows, comedy and live music, fantastic kids clubs and nurseries, except for on adult-only ships, sports courts, pools and whirlpools, Egyptian cotton bedding, toiletries and the assistance of some very helpful stewards or stewardesses.
Very, very exciting. It's great to have your input on this as well.
Thank you.
And just very, very quickly, tell us all your role, in case people are seeing you for the first time and they haven't watched the Planet Cruise show on Tuesdays at 8. Tell us very quickly what you do.
Well, I account manage the biggest accounts and the most important agents in the country who sell celebrity cruises. Of course, Planet Cruise is our #1 partner in the whole country. Very, very important to us, and we bring you the best deals possible.
Fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to hearing all about it. And regarding Celebrity Edge, of course, this is going to be really interesting. Celebrity haven't held back with the addition of numerous industry firsts, such as the magic carpet, the brand new Edge villas, and much more.
Back when football actually came home in 1966, Norwegian Cruise Lines were founded as the Norwegian Caribbean Line. The American Bermudan company went on to change its name to Norwegian Cruise Lines and offers an American style of cruising. She is a modern and friendly line that brings people together with their innovative features.
So each cruise ship in the fleet is different and has its own special personal touch. And this is really nice, as you never feel like you're repeating the same cruise twice. The premium all-inclusive, yes, it is an extra £50 or so, but I think it's definitely worth it. You get upgraded cocktails such as mojitos and certain champagne cocktails. You get all the drinks normally from the coffee port available from 10 AM, which are made with premium Lavazza coffee, which is an Italian brand, absolutely fantastic, Arabica beans, easy to say. And then you also get Bombay Sapphire, Jack Daniels, Absolute Vodka, a better choice of whiskies, brandies and cognacs. And one thing you'll need the next day, cans of soft drink and 1.5 litre bottles of water per day. So when you are trying to rehydrate, then it's a really good thing to have the water, particularly if you're going off on tour.
Now, some of you may know, I used to be a former shore excursions manager on board the ships. Have I mentioned it?
No, never mentioned it.
Never mentioned it. Always keep that under wraps. So, of course, we don't just focus on the ships. We take you around the world, of course, because that's some of the joys of going cruising. So, what we're going to do now is show you a plethora of places where you can visit on the cruise ships. I know, it's good, that, isn't it? Whether it's cities, whether it's beaches, whether it's going sightseeing. So, let's show you some of our best clips where you can either go cruising to or take some of the excursions to.
It means a lot of, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Barcelona is one of my favourite cities in Europe, and within that, the Boqueria market is a fabulous destination to go, where you can sample not only, of course, amazing tapas and paella, but a whole variety of seafood generally, like gambas, etc. And then once you've tasted all the splendid flavours that Boqueria market has to offer, a short cab ride will take you up to Park Güell, where you're going to enjoy panoramic views of the city.
It might sound quite cliche, but my highlight of Rome was definitely the Colosseum. I got to go up to the top tier and the views are just panoramic. It's amazing. Definitely would suggest going if you're heading to the city anyway.
So when I went to Palma, I worked on the cruise ship, and then it was just after I finished university. It was really nice. We had some food, had some nice wine in the plaza, and you could see the big cathedral and the church right next to where you're sitting in the plaza. And while I was actually sat there, I got to find out I actually passed my degree and I ended up getting a first. So it's a good place for some good memories for me.
So I've been fortunate enough to go to Monaco about 5 times, and people always think it's quite an expensive place to visit, but there are some things that I would recommend that you can do for free. The first one would be Le Jardin Japonais. So it's just down from the casino, and it's well signposted. Secondly, down by the marina, the area where the Jacques Cousteau Museum is, and the palace. You do pay to get in the Oceanarium. However, strolling around there's some wonderful little shops and cafes, and of course the palace to have a look at.
I went to Venice to visit some friends, so I recommend it when going on the gondola as well. And all the museums, the history, all the food was amazing. We did some of the trips around the city, walking. We did a lot of walking, and really enjoyed getting lost in all the little path and everything. It looked like a maze, but it was really nice and very, very beautiful.
So I really enjoyed Lisbon, not just for the custard tarts, which are amazing, but when you sail in, the sun's rising behind these fantastic bridges, which is just really, really stunning. And then when you sail out, sipping your champagne at the party, all the bridges are lit up, which is just absolutely beautiful.
Dubrovnik is a simply spectacular part of Croatia. I've been there on many occasions on the cruise ships, and my top tip to you would be to climb the city walls of the old town. Once you're up there, not only does history await you, but spectacular and breathtaking views of not just the city itself, but of the Adriatic Sea as well. One not to be missed.
Well, when I went to Istanbul, the best things about it was the atmosphere, the Blue Mosque. Inside the Blue Mosque is amazing. You must go, you must. And don't be worried about taking your shoes off, no one pinches them. They're always there on the way back. Also, you've got the markets where you can go, you've got the leathers, the smells. It's just a place where you people watch. It's amazing. You must go to Istanbul.
Well, Glenn, it's time for me to get my own back, because you gave me a little surprise earlier.
Yep.
And I also have been working with the producers.
Oh, have you?
And the directors.
Little sneaky monkeys, aren't
and
they?
the cameramen.
Yeah.
They've been double timing both of us.
I don't trust them anyway, the cameramen.
So we now have a selection of different outtakes, not only from working with you, but also some of the other presenters that we've worked through or with this last year. Here we go.
It's molecular
gastronomy.
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 That's going to be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
You getting hot?
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, the redness is sunburn.
Oh, okay, man. That's cool.
Is that from these lights?
The lights, yeah. Only coming in from my tan. I'm looking quite brown, actually.
You are, mate.
I must say so, yeah.
You're brown for a ginger.
Like a sapphire.
Yeah, get down with it.
To make the most of longer stays, having a few overnights or extended port tours.
I don't know what you're thinking about, your man.
Yeah,
but
get it
pull
out.
your mind out
Get
the gutter.
it out.
Calls, calls. Okay?
Sorry again. Keep coughing.
Stop thinking about your manly bits and get on with the script.
And enjoy an afternoon of Gouda cheese and stroopwafels. That's that.
Now, funnily enough, one of the best ways of cruising on a budget is to consider an all-inclusive cruise. Daddy's supposed to play the bloody doors off.
I do go down fastest near you. I mean, I'm slightly heavier than you probably.
You thrash me, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, gravitationally.
No, but I tell you, when I was on MSC Presidents, so they've got a slide that comes down 2 decks, but it's not like it's quite gentle. The part that goes out over the side of the ship is completely see-through. So everyone can see you and you can see everyone and you can see the sea.
You didn't lose your pants?
No, I was coming down. All these kids were going down, they were going through like little torpedoes, right? And I'm going down and I get like a little bit in, like I start off slow, you know, as you do. And I get slower and slower the further down I was going. I came almost to a complete halt in this like see-through bit with all these little Italians. Mama, mama, look! I was pushing myself through like this. It was so embarrassing.
That could have been so usable, and they just ruined it. So there we go. That's our Christmas special, full of some nice, amusing outtakes. Hopefully that's give you a giggle as we move into the festive season. Thank you so much for watching. I believe, has it been about 2.2 or over 2.2 million views?
2.2 million views.
Million? That's incredible. And most of them are viewing that mankini.
That's true.
And how many subscribers?
We've got over 4,000 subscribers, but again, tell your friends, keep subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. And again, you just keep up to date with all the cruise news.
Yes, thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We do really, really appreciate it. And above all, have a fantastic Christmas, New Year, and, you know, a festive season, whatever you're doing. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, you dream it.
We plan it.
Hi everyone, thanks very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe below, and remember to click the bell to get those notifications turned on. And if you're looking for more fantastic travel content like this, then click on the videos to the right. It will be really, really informative. Or you can click on the planet logo to the left and go to our website for some really fantastic deals. Thanks for watching.